You're going to be holding the sword, waving it around. People are going to be like, yeah, oh my gosh, what? Oh, like all the things. Listen, listen, bestie, listen. Operation Hot Mess is over. It's donezo. And you are getting the frick out of here. I don't know if you're going on a vacation. I don't know if you're literally in the middle of running away and listening to me, but you are being gifted by the universe. And 1 hour from the time that you see this message, like your lucky year is here. You are exactly where you are supposed to be, and that is standing on business. So many people love how real you are. They love you. You are going to see so many people obsessed with you in this new era. Like, you are standing on sunshine. You are standing on millions. You are standing on billions, millions, all types of things. Like, but most of all, you're standing on luck, and you are standing on God, whoever your higher power is. And you are showing people, I am unforgettable. I am unafraid. I am untouchable. And I am doing the work. The bottom line is I am doing the work. Affirm that below. That is the bottom line of what I be doing. So you can sprinkle, and quickety quack and just all the things and just be talking and whatever. But I do the work. That is what's going to show. As so many things, hard truths are being exposed. Or people, there's another wave of people that have been spiritually asleep. They gotta wake up. God is inserting your lucky era. I'm hearing a motorcycle. God is inserting your lucky era 1 hour from the time that you see this message. You already look amazing and healed and angelic. Like, you are a beautiful being of love and light. And you are seeing physical changes. Like, you are going through this physical metamorphosis, transformation. You have been in this dark night for a year. 1 hour from the time that you see this message, there is a whole new version of life being unlocked for you. And it's one with incredible luck. You are about to have a lucky streak that lasts a year. An entire year. And things that you treasure are being brought to the surface or the forefront. Like, you're going to be enjoying things that make you shine, that make you childlike, that make you beam. Your age is reversing and you are choosing yourself. You're like, I'm going to take really good care of myself. I am done covering up for other people that don't even take care of themselves. You are no longer going to be around people that are not constantly working on themselves. So maybe you were pump faked by a person or five and you were like, oh my gosh, why did I date them? Why did I marry them? Why did I have children with them? Why was I friends with them? Why did I work there? And you don't even need to ask that, because this has all made you the person that you are now. You would not be this rockin' angelic vibe if you had not gone through all of that. So you don't need to be like, boopity boop. No, scratch all that. It is time for you to step out into the scene and it be, ah. You feel me? That's what it's about to be for my besties. Whoever is watching this, you are learning how to create what you desire. And you didn't have to manipulate anyone to get it. You didn't have to lie to anyone. You didn't have to lie to get this. It's like, you ain't got to lie to kick it. You're like, I don't have to lie to get this lifestyle. I worked my little patootie off. I manifested. I prayed. Whatever it is that you guys believe in. There are not many people like you. And where you may have heard me tell you this a time or five, you are now believing it. There really are not people out here like you. And it's almost like the heavens and God and the universe is exposing all the people and things that are fraudulent. You are not one of them. You've been out here a lone wolf, underestimated for like, how long? A long time. So you don't have to be concerned with feeling, unseen. You are about to be seen in ways that you couldn't even imagine. There is a vision that you have for yourself. Like, if my life was perfect, it would look like bing, bang, boom. Okay, you got that boom, boom, pow. these chickens jacking my style. They try to copy my swagger. I'm on that. I'm telling you, no one will be able to touch you on the level that you're going. The places that you're going are crazy. And this is what you see for yourself. This is what you imagine your best era, you're living your best life. And it all starts with your transformation and how you feel. You're wanting to feel good on the inside and feel good on the outside. And that is what is unfolding for you. If you were feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't look like this, and I've been working on that, and I don't feel like that, and I've been working on this, like it could be, your inner confidence has been shot to crap because of things that you've been going through in the last year. And I feel like you have weathered that storm. You have ran through that quicksand over and over and over again. Like, God, please help me up out of here. Like, I don't know what's going on, but like, I need help. That help is here. That help is here. You are not only going to be feeling good on the inside, feeling like you've healed things on the inside. There is a lot of trauma that you are releasing. Okay? That ain't easy work to do. That is a whole bunch of crying. Like, your trauma and baggage has been expensive. It has cost you a lot in sacrifices. It has cost you a lot in therapy. It has cost you a lot in going to the doctor. Like, you have gone above and beyond what other people would even be willing to admit. Not only to others, but to themselves. So you have earned this. You have earned this. You are going to look for things like, I envision myself to be like this, or I need a doctor for this, or I need a counselor for that, and it's going to be boom, right in front of you. The answers, I'm hearing a motorcycle. The answers are coming in for you at a rapid rate. If you are new to my channel, we take the motorcycles and all the things as confirmation that we are right on track for your message. Also, if you haven't been here before, I'm your bestie on the internet. Duh. I am your favorite YouTuber. I am your spiritual cheerleader. I am your cosmic advisor. I'm your fairy godmother. I'm your chicken noodle soup for the soul. So grab whatever you be snacking on and sipping on, and because I'm going in. You've been in this year of uncertainty. Like, I thought I had it together. I thought I had it figured out. I thought I knew what I was doing. And plan after plan was failing or falling through. And you're like, what do I do? And that's because there were people lying to you. I mean, that's part of it. People were lying to you about what they could do or how well they could perform, whether they were working with you, collaborating with you, dating you, friends with you. People were lying to you about their level of expertise or experience or even their healing journey. And that is big to you. What you're looking at for a suitor or somebody that you're, dating or friends with or working with is that they are constantly evolving and working on themselves. If they are not doing that, you want no part of it. And that is big. It's not like you trying to be judgmental. It's you saying they're not doing the work, and so I need to protect myself, because that can play out in many different ways, this relationship moving forward. If people are not willing to evolve, how are you going to grow with them? If they act like they have all the answers. Nothing bothers me more. Nothing. Than somebody that thinks they know everything. So you ain't effing with know-it-alls at all. Especially know-it-alls that are way younger than you, that haven't experienced life, that don't really know what they're talking about. Like, they haven't lived enough life. Like, they've lived life. So you're not like discrediting their experience or what they've been through, but you're no longer holding people on a pedestal that don't put in the work. And I mean constantly. Like, you're looking at it as a whole picture, the big picture, which is they could be cutting people off in their life, right? Just an example. Like, say you're friends with somebody or dating somebody and they're cutting people off that are bad for them, but they're still in a toxic relationship. Or they still don't take, the best care of themselves that they could. They still put others before them. They pour into everybody else's cup before them. So they might have like people pleaser tendencies. You are very aware, like you're hyper aware of people doing things that, they're preaching one thing to you, like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'd be taking care of myself and da-da-da-da. But they're not in actuality doing that. So you were getting ready to clean house again. Riddle me what? You're like, oh my gosh, so I'm doing my books. Okay, I'm doing my books. Making all my calculations, okay, for this quarter. And what I'm seeing is these people aren't going to make the cut for this quarter. And you know what, bestie? Maybe that's how you need to do things. Maybe you need to have like a little spiritual check-in every 3 to 4 months. You need to see who is making the cut. Like, who's making the cut for this quarter? Just like taxes. Okay? Like, you're seeing like, okay, I'm going over my books. Did I have a good quarter? Did I have a bad quarter? Who's making the cut for this quarter? I think that's great. Great. I think that's a great message that I just channeled. Brilliant. But do you know what I mean? Like, who's making the cut every 3 to 4 months? It might change. That's okay to check in with yourself. You are looking at the cold, hard truth of what people's capacity is. Like, you can't push people beyond their limits, and you're no longer trying. If you have been seeing that somebody is giving all that they can give, and it's not enough for you, that is okay. They're not making the cut. God is trying to bring in people. The universe is trying to bring in people who will make the cut. Because you might be thinking, oh, I got to cut off all these people. I'm always going to be the lone wolf. Nope. Not in this season. In this season, you will be cutting off people at a rapid speed like you always do. You will be ferociously quick with it. But you're not going to be alone. You are not going to be alone. You are being brought like-minded people. And you're realizing something about yourself. You're like, it's not me, it's them type of energy. Like, you know how they say, like, it's not you, it's me, that's why we have to break up. You're like, no, it's not me, it's you. And I'm not going to keep dimming myself down, dealing with people that are committed to misunderstanding me. I'm not dealing with that anymore. So you are making adjustments so you can recover again, because there are not a lot of people that are supposed to be going with you into this lucky season. So within an hour, you're deciding like, okay, yep, this is my exit strategy for this. This is my exit strategy for that. This is my, like, you have all the plans in place to carry out throughout this week. You are going to start phasing out people, places, and things. You have been digging in deep to figure out the person that you want to be. And you realize, I am a diamond in the rough. There are not many people like me. So you are learning how to create what you desire, again, without being manipulative in any way, shape, or form. So you could have people around you, like, say there's 1 or 2 people that you trust. You couldn't lie to them to save your life. Okay? You feel me? Like, you could try, but like, they see you. You have this telepathy. You want to be around people that, how do I explain it? It's like real recognizes real. And for some reason, there's a lot of things being exposed where you are outgrowing people and you're just accepting it. You're accepting where certain things are emotionally manipulative. They're too heavy of a burden to continuously carry for other people and like just be playing pretend out here. You're like, I can't constantly walk around with a paintbrush and paint the roses red for whoever. Just be saying, I am this person, I am, you have to believe me, you have to trust me, you have to wait, you have to see. I don't know, you guys, but your purpose is sacred and you are getting recognized for you taking your purpose seriously, for you taking your healing journey seriously. And yes, some people are at odds with you and they want to come against you. But bippity boppity, Bippity boppity, it ain't happening. It ain't happening like that. It's just gonna go so bad for the people that want to make you feel some type of pressure. You got people pressed over you because they want to outflex you. They want to outshine you. And it's just going to show that, like, people lied on their resume. They lied about their credentials. Like, you were always the person for the job, but other people were so desperate to lie, cheat, and steal to get your spotlight, your stage, your podium, your microphone. So the universe is making room for you. You know how I say, be making room for a real one, saving room for a real one. The real one is you. 1 hour from the time that you see this message, this roundabout is over. The rules, it's kind of like the rules don't apply to you. And that might seem like, oh my gosh, who do they think they are? The rules aren't going to apply to you like that. They're just not. So you can take that however you want to take it, but you are no longer conforming to what everybody else wants for you because you know what you're doing. You just can't be around pretenders anymore. You're so over it. You want safety, security, a healing journey. You're proud of how far you've come, and there is a community that's coming towards you. There are people that you inspire, people that trust you, people that want to confide in you. So I don't know if you're a teacher, a tarot reader, you could be in the medical field. Like, people really admire you. You came out of the dirt, the grind, the mud, the muck, the quicksand, a diamond. Okay? You see through people, and it's one of the best gifts that you have. And for a while you doubted this. You're like, oh, maybe that's me being judgmental. Maybe that's me, like, judging. No. Like, it'd be one thing if you were like, you know, boopity boop, I don't like them. I think that they're a weirdo. It'd be one thing if you were like seeing through somebody and then trying to convince other people. But you help people open their eyes. You help people open their eyes. And I see that you try to be really careful with how you do that because you don't want to seem like you're dogging this person or dogging out other people because you have empathy towards them. That person could be the younger version of you, you know, foolish and thinking that they know everything. But you are the most unforgettable earth angel. And you are not going to be used to this type of luck, protection. You are not going to be used to this type of happiness. Like, you're not used to things going your way repeatedly for months, let alone a year. You're getting a year of good luck. The transits are in your favor. Luck is in your, just the wheel is turning in your favor. So you've got Jupiter sprinkling blessings all over your life. You have spiritual upgrades, and you would not be here deserving all of this if you had not been putting in the work. Because you could think about it this way. Let's say it is the Jupiter transit that's coming in for the next year. Whenever you're watching this, you could also be seeing like, okay, this could be a lucky transit, but does it look so lucky for other people that are being exposed at this time for being a fraud, for being fake? And I feel like false prophets, fake high priestesses are going to be exposed this year. People that the younger generations are willing to follow off a cliff are not, they haven't lived enough life yet to understand like that's not somebody that you should be listening to. 7 of Swords in reverse. These people are getting caught red-handed. Okay, so let's say you're a spiritual advisor in whatever form that is, star messenger, and you teach a certain whatever. You're like, okay, I'm going to teach law of attraction, but you're not teaching people to manipulate who they're dating to get them presents. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you're not telling people like, oh, if you want to manifest, you need to, get your person to do this, this, and that, and lie to them and act like everybody else has stuff except for me. That's not how you get things, and that's not what you teach people. So anybody that's been doing that, and then people are like out here looking up to that, like, oh my gosh, I've got to like lie to my person to get this bag, and everybody else has one. You don't rock that way. You're like, I will go get it myself. You will teach others to secure bags themselves. So this is a year of fake celebrities, fake influencers, people that have been getting away with something for a while, and how they teach the community and how they teach the collective, false prophets, false teachers, anybody that's really out here not living authentically that has a big platform. If they're not doing what they should be doing, then I feel like there's going to be a level of exposure. And this is something you already sniffed out and felt out, but maybe you second guessed it. You're like, well, I don't want to judge them because da 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 da. But you weren't really judging them because you probably didn't share that opinion with anybody. Your unpopular opinion is going to be on the rise because you spiritually see things different and you've done the healing. So you have the compassion and the empathy towards the false teachers, the false influencers, the false prophets, but you're like, it's just not, they're not ready for their breakthrough yet. They're not ready to complete this cycle. They're not willing to admit that they have done something wrong or that they have made a bad decision. So you're going to be seeing people go through this ego death, and you're going to be stepping away from people as they do that for your lucky season. Like, you're going to be holding the sword, waving it around. People are going to be like, yeah, oh my gosh, what? Oh, like all the things. It's like people are going to be looking up to you because you are the right leader. You are the right leader. Your enemies, like, I don't know what they got going on, but you're definitely making some new enemies. And I feel like these are people that you at one point hoped would be the wind beneath your wings. And then they got tired. Okay? You guys had some people in your life that maybe you're newly getting rid of. They're not going to make it to the next quarter. They're not going to make it the next couple of months because they couldn't keep up with you. The bottom line was they pretended and then they ran out of steam. They ran out of lies. They ran out of deception. And so you're no longer going to give so many people 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 benefits of the doubt. You're just not. So I'm seeing you guys move at a rapid rate away from people that don't deserve your attention, that don't deserve your support, that don't deserve your encouragement. Ooh, bestie, I would not want to cross you. So yeah, there are some seeds that you've been planting to hopefully have a good life with some of these people that you know, or that you thought were going to be a part of your soul tribe or a part of your circle or your chosen family. And maybe you're starting to see like, okay, they ran out of steam. They ran out of whatever they were trying to put you onto. Like, oh yeah, I'm on my healing journey too. I'm awake. I'm not spiritually sleeping. And you're just seeing like, okay, they're full of it. Bottom line is they don't mean that. So you're not going to let fear stop you in which ways you walk away, because what it will affect is your purpose, your healing journey. You are feeling maybe creatively blocked in certain ways, and maybe you're realizing that's your environment or the people that you have around you, and you're like, okay, I need to get out of here because there's something making the air like dense. So yeah, you're being led out of this facade. You're being led out of La La Land, where people, I don't know, they really be believing their own ish, but it's not based on any facts or anything that's helpful to you. I hope what I'm saying is making sense. So you are in an era of being rewarded for sniffing out BS. Okay? You feel it out, you sniff it out, and you are seeing through people. Affirm it below. I see through fake people. I see through fake situations, people, places, and things. However you want to say it. I'm just seeing you stand on business. Like, it's okay to say, I don't mess with that. I don't rock with that. I don't agree with that. And I am seeing that a lot of people at first will disagree with you. Like, oh my gosh, like you don't like so-and-so, or you don't hang out with blah, blah, blah. No, I do not. Because there's things about them that you don't trust. And maybe you couldn't put your finger on it for a long time, but now you can. You are finally going to feel like things are fair. Like things are finally fair or more balanced. And it's almost like there's a truce, or I don't know, there's something going on in the atmosphere where things are just balanced and finally moving in your favor. And you are going to have stronger partnerships because of this. You're like, okay, I'm assessing this correctly. I'm walking away. I don't want to date Bobby anymore. I don't want to talk to Veronica anymore. I just want to be single. I feel like we're also going to see more people out here being single than being with the wrong people. You can still feel alone and be with someone. And you're also not going to let anybody rush you into a relationship, because all good things, they take time. It takes time to get to know someone. It takes time to, see what type of commitments you want to make to someone. But you feel like a lot of people, they didn't believe in you. They didn't listen to you. Okay, maybe you predicted some things that, you felt like nobody's listening to these predictions that I'm making. But now they see, like, oh, they were right. I should have listened to them. They were trying to protect me. They were looking out for me. Like, you weren't out here like trying to be jealous, or I don't know, you could have warned some people or predicted something, and you make a lot of predictions for people that you care about. And when they don't listen, you're just like, okay, I'm a back up out of here. You have a lot of love coming in and a lot of protection. The change, you believe in change, and you know that the change is natural, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt and it doesn't bother you and it isn't painful. Yeah, somebody is done playing in your face. Done playing in your face because you're walking away from them. So somebody thought like, oh, they need me. I got them backed into a corner. They're gonna need me for a long time. And no. Your lucky season has started. 1 hour from the time that you see this message, they're going to be discombobulated at the fact that they were cut off or that you went zero contact with them. Like, this is not a game to you. Or somebody didn't take your authority seriously. They didn't take your gifts seriously or your love. Somebody took your love for granted, and you will never fall for that ish again. You're like, yep, I believed them, because this is giving, they took your trauma and was like, I believe in you, I'll help you, and then they did the same thing. Or they're even starting to do the same thing. Like, you catch it so fast when it's unfolding nowadays that you're like, oh, hold on, before this turns into a whole moment. Because you did not just turn around all my trauma onto me like, oh, you were going to be a good friend or a good lover. You will never fall for that again. Okay, you're going to be really careful moving forward with telling people about what you've been through. Especially if this is somebody that you need to work with or date or be friends with. You're going to really wait to tell them anything. Because what you're seeing is these people will use this against you. Okay, they will use your trauma against you, the things that you've been through against you, and you're like, a real one would not do that. You are removing yourself from toxic environments and minding your business. You're like, okay, I hope you're having the time of your life, but I'm out of here. So think twice. That's my only advice. Now, come on, who do you think you are? Bless your soul. Do you really think that you're in control? Like, you are showing people you are not in control. Just because of my trauma. Like, you guys are a whole nother animal. You are unlocking the new spirit animal. I've been telling you guys about this for the past week. You're like, I'm unlocking new things in my life. You're not going to use my past route like, oh, you're just leaving because this and that. No, I'm leaving because I want to leave. I'm done because I want to be done. So you're removing yourself from a toxic environment or a toxic relationship. You're done with the emotional roller coaster. You have the truth on your side. You know the truth. You don't have to prove the truth to anyone. And even though you maybe wanted their love, you're like, I don't need your love. And you wanted it, but I don't need it. And I don't need your validation. So you've been going through this 1 year purification process. And now whoever I'm speaking to, you've gone through several. So you kind of know what you're talking about. You've gone through this purification process and you're cleansing yet again another old paradigm where you are releasing the trauma and the things that you've gone through in the past. Like, you are releasing that, and it's been making you very emotional, and you're like, I am way up. I feel blessed. So anything, heavy or fake, like, you're just really seeing through that, and you're wanting to be more creative at this time and be near your loved ones. Okay, really leaning into your loved ones. I'm seeing that there's people around you that they act like they're honest. And so they want to live by the sword. They're going to unalive by the sword type of shenanigans. Like, those lies that they told are going to bite them in the behind, because you don't forget nothing. You don't forget anything. In this era, not only are you lucky, but you are sophisticated. You are intimidating. You are, oh my gosh, like, just looking amazing. You are the siren. You are the siren. Like, people are like, oh my gosh, do you see how beautiful they are? Do you see how handsome they are? And they got things to say. I'm listening. People ears are perked up. They're perked up and they're listening. Okay. Your gifts are getting stronger and people are paying attention. I freaking love this for you guys. Let's see what else is going on. I don't know. Somebody just thought because you were committed to them that they could walk all over you. They thought because you were committed to them that they could walk all over you, that they could embarrass you. Stability is being removed from your enemies for a reason, and it's to keep them quiet. Because I feel like whoever these people are that you're dealing with, they got a lot to say, except for when they really, really, really be going through something, and then they be real quiet, like quiet as a freaking mouse. Unless they're trying to, like, spin another narrative, like, oh my gosh, everything's fine here. But even then, they're still more quiet than they normally are. You can heal and activate others in any setting. So if you have people around you and they're choosing not to do the work, they are choosing not to heal, you're like, I don't got time for that. I really don't. So yeah, somebody thought that you would just blindly follow them and that they could just do whatever. And like, apparently they don't know you that well. Because if they knew you that well, they would know to not even try that. I'm just seeing you guys get rid of a lot of excess baggage, working through triggers, working through traumas, working through setbacks, working through things that really just took a toll on you, especially in this last year. Yes, you are rising above darkness. Even Batman's got to get his ass kicked sometimes. It reminds me of The Dark Knight Rises. Like, it was painful to watch, but, he needed that dark night of the soul, no pun intended, but pun intended, that dark night of the soul, he needed that dark era so he could climb up out of a literal pit that was a prison so he could be Batman again. So even Batman's got to fall from grace. Like, we all have to. And you understand that. You don't want to be around people that are acting like, it's no big deal. I'm better than this. Like, there are a lot of ego deaths happening around you. Just saying. We have the Chariot. You're going to be driving something completely different. Whoever I'm speaking to in the next year, you're going to have a completely different car. You could already be working on that. But I'm seeing that you guys are getting a completely different vehicle. And I feel like this is something that you've been wanting to manifest. So some of you have been wanting to manifest a certain body. You've been wanting to manifest a certain look, a certain aesthetic. You've been wanting to, I don't know, you're getting real delusional with it. Like, this is what I want. This is what I deserve. a whole year of bliss and luckiness and divine protection and just feeling amazing, bestie. You deserve this. So you are about to be the most intimidating that you have ever been. Ain't no one getting one over on you. And you have not bumped your head on the communication issues that you've been having with certain people. And you're like, I don't need that type of negativity in my life. You're looking at certain situations, people, places, things, and like, I don't need that negativity in my life. I just don't. And so people are going to be shook. Like, did they just walk away from me? This is like you breaking a phone. Like, yeah, I just broke my own phone. Now you can't even call me. Like, that is like, you're just breaking the communication. You're cutting ties with people that you need to cut ties with. Because whatever you've tried to repair in the last year, you're just been there, done that, got the t-shirt, you're over it. And so you are taking a break. You are taking a break from trying to heal or repair other people. You're just doing the work on yourself. You're like, I have been emotionally available. I have been there for these people. They have tried to turn around and use my trauma against me. No, I'm done. You inspire trust and confidence in a whole bunch of people. So if they're not inspired, then toodaloo. You're going to have people kissing up to you, trying to apologize to you because you have shattered the lines of communication. You are no longer accessible. You are no longer available. You are no longer like, oh yeah, I'll just pick up the phone for them any old time. That ain't happening because they had you feeling stuck, trapped, held back. You felt blockages and stagnation. You felt misunderstood. No, you are going through one of the biggest, like, mind-boggling, mind-blowing, blinding positive change, glow up, and these people and their love bombing and their romantic gestures and their sincerest apologies, like, keep all that. You are going to have a lot of secret admirers. Like, you are coming through like a celebrity, like a god, like a goddess. And some people are like, whoa, they're going to be feeling bashful, shy. Like, who the frick is that? People are definitely going to be breaking their necks and taking a second look like, who is that? Who is that? So you are done dealing with people that acted like they were healed, acted like everything was good in the hood, and they're easily angered. You're seeing their selfish intentions. You are seeing that they are self-centered, that their ego is not healed, that they got some other things to be working on. And you are rekindling the spark with your life, connecting with yourself. You are rekindling the spark with the people that you need to, because maybe you put all these other people that you once cared about on Front Street. You were like, oh, I gotta care about them. I gotta tend to them. And then it totally bit you in the behind and you were like, oh, they're fake. Okay, I'm done giving benefits of the doubt out. And I'm gonna put the people that I sadly put on the back burner and I'm gonna put them on Front Street. I don't know why I put these other people on a freaking pedestal, but I'm over it. So you feel like you're being given a second chance at life and you're not taking deception with you. You are not taking it with you. You're like, I got a second chance and I am not taking any BS. Like, I'm good. So you can be expecting a lot of love in this era, this year, a whole year of feeling like the communication is good. And this is what the people you're supposed to be around. Like, the communication is good no matter what. You can express your feelings. Your feelings aren't used against you. And you're just going to feel like it's sweet. Like, I want to speak to the people that I love, that breathe life into me. You're only effing with the people that match your energy, tit for tat. So you've had to make a lot of sacrifices. You've had to give up a lot of things to become this version of yourself. And anybody else not willing to do the work, you're like, that's their problem. That's their problem. You are no longer letting people play in your face. It ain't happening. Look, your desires are coming true. What have you been wishing for, bestie? Because it is coming true. You've been wishing for better health, better finances, better relationships. You have been wishing for better. You have the power to manifest, and you do it correctly. I feel like some of you feel like, I have not been manifesting correctly. It's not even coming in. I don't know what's going on. Like, no, stop. You've been doing it right all along. Yes, you had to go through this dark year. You had to go through these things, these challenges, and you could have been the whole year feeling left out, feeling like, I don't think I'm doing this right. Feeling like, yeah, like, I don't know how to explain it. You were feeling off this last year. Like, every step was wrong. And so maybe it put your brain in overdrive where you were like, oh my gosh, like, I'm overthinking things. It's my OCD, my ADHD, my ADD kicking in. And so you felt a lack of closure with damn near everything you worked on. You're like, I don't feel like I'm doing this right. I don't feel like I fixed that right. I just don't feel like it's going according to plan. Things will now be moving according to plan, and you will be able to celebrate. So before, if you were getting ready to celebrate, you wouldn't even feel right doing it because you're like, I don't want to celebrate as I don't feel like this is correct yet, or this is what it should be. You are moving towards an era, you are moving towards a year where things are going to be easier, so much easier, where you don't have to worry as much or be nervous or have to do the step and repeat with the BS. I feel like maybe you, because you were going through a hard time, you didn't realize that there were people actually making things harder. So maybe they were telling you what you wanted to hear, but in actuality, they were making more work for you. They were causing more work for you. So every time they would leave or you would leave them, you're like, oh my gosh, now I have to do this, this, and this, and that. That has been also adding to this dark night, this dark era. Now that you're about to leave it behind you, you are activating fun. You are attracting more positivity and living in the moment, because before you were confused, trying to get through this lesson, you felt like it was tricky, it was hard to figure out. You're like, what am I doing? And it's because you had to waste so much energy fixing their errors while not admitting that they were errors. Maybe you were trying to save time. Maybe you were trying to save money. And now you're like, you know what? I will pay more to have more time on my hands. I will pay more. Like, you are seeing what the cost is and you're like, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to cut any more corners. I'm not going to do whatever's cheaper, because guess what, bestie? You deserve the best. You absolutely deserve the best. And it's been a very long wait. You started losing hope. You were like, oh my gosh, is this clock freaking broken? Like, how long can this dark night last? Because it lasted 6 months to a year. It had you stressed out. It had you feel like you were constantly making mistakes. And you're like, okay, well, I'm going to take responsibility because what else can I do? This last time you went through a lot of hardships. And these hardships are being lifted. This fog is being lifted. These money blocks are being lifted. These toxic relationships and environments are being lifted. So you were dealing with so much tension and you were carrying it around, not realizing that it was you carrying everybody else's burdens and issues. So you were replaying events. You were overthinking. And then all of that was building in your body. And so now you are releasing that. It's been very emotional past couple of days for you. And now you are going to let the sun like just shine on you and feeling like you are really accepted and you don't need whoever else's validation. Like, you're not going to ask them permission. People are really showing you their true colors right now for a reason. It is so you can feel guiltless about moving on because you deserve the very best. So let's say you were working with somebody, but they weren't really pulling their weight. But they preached all the time that they were pulling their weight, and it was actually making more work for you. Or maybe you thought it was saving you money, and it wasn't saving you money. So it was costing you a little bit more, and it was costing you more time. And at the end of it, it was just like, wait, this is not a win. This is not a win-win. This is a lose, lose, lose because it was driving you crazy. Like, you didn't want to believe that some of these environments were bad. You didn't want to believe that some of these relationships were bad, but they were in fact not only helping you cultivate patience, but they were causing timing issues. You probably run your schedule very tight. You plan, you're organized, you plan things ahead. And if you really think about it, some of these people were throwing wrenches in your plans because you had to drop what you were doing. And maybe at first you thought it was good because you thought, oh, we're on the same wavelength. Like, I got this. Like, it's fine. We're communicating. But it also, it amplified procrastination and the spirit of delay in your life. And you're starting to see that now. You're seeing things, like your eyes are open to things that you didn't see before because you're going through this awakening. So this is a big breakthrough in how you look at time, how you look at relationships, how you look at your own glow up and what you want. Like, you're going through your own ego death. And other people that are unwilling to go through theirs or the ego shedding, you're like, I don't got time for that. So this has been a very important spiritual awakening for you to get on this new timeline, this inner transformation you needed. And it will echo throughout the universe. This is an echo of your heart. It's going to have a ripple effect. You're going to go through all this expansion. You are gaining momentum. No more rejection. No more no. And it's a lot of like, oh yeah, I got you, I got you, I got you. And then you picking up all the slack. I got you, I got you, I got you. And then no. You're just realizing like, oh my gosh, I got left with everything. And now I'm picking, no. How did this even happen? So yeah, I see that you guys are just waking up to that. Like, so you're creating distance between yourself and these other people that thought they could like woo you over or sweep you off your feet. You thought maybe you were compatible with this partner. You thought you were compatible with this friendship or with this job, that you had the chemistry, but then you started figuring out that it was just lust or, you know, you putting them on a pedestal. And now you see what you are truly compatible with. Yeah, they have been slowing things down for you. They have been making things harder. They have been draining your resources, draining your time, your energy. And now you are going to be guarded. But I don't feel like it's in a bad way. You're just like, I'm not just going to give people information. I'm not just going to tell them like, yeah, this is what I've gone through. Da-da-da-da. No, because time and time again, you've been shown that even though you were hopeful or optimistic, that they use it against you and you're donezo. Okay, you're done with that. So let's see what else we get for you guys. Whoa. But I'm seeing that you're just reaching a whole new level of success. Like, a whole new level. Like, you feel like your headspace is cleared. You're just really working on yourself, working on your home. Yeah, you do have some people that are envious of you and competitive. But I feel like that's always going to be the case. You're just going to make sure you're doing your own thing. You're like, I'm going to mind my own business. I'm going to do my own things over here. I know what I'm capable of. And this is like you telling people at your job. Like, let's say you're telling everyone at your 9 to 5, like, I'm going to go be in the Olympics. And they're like, what? And then months down the road, they see you in the Olympics. Do you know what I mean? It's like giving that. Like, people don't believe, they don't want to believe that you will walk away, that you will leave. This is like you telling the person you're dating, like, yeah, this isn't going to work anymore. I'm actually going to move. And they're like, they're never going to move. And then they see that you got a moving truck. This is like you telling, you know, your close friends that, you know, haven't been treating you well. Yeah, I'm actually going to go do this, this, that, and the third. And they're like, they'll never go do this, this, that, and the third. Then they see you on Instagram. Guess what? Doing this, this, that, and the third. You are entering a new era of I don't give an F. I don't care. I'm doing me. So you guys could have watched that message. Your I don't give up is being activated. But yeah, I want to pull out the tarot and see what else is coming in. You guys, it did not just flip out of here. The 10 of Cups. I'm telling you, it's all about like your home, what, like you feeling grounded, you feeling safe, secure, you having security, you being, oh, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. You're just knowing like this is what I'm connected to. This is who I'm connected to. And I don't doubt it for a second. Maybe it's hard for you to have friendships because let's say you're in a really happy relationship and other people are not. That just makes it a little bit difficult. Do you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, I can't shuffle right now. Like if you are in a really happy relationship but all your friends are single, what is that going to do? It's going to give you anxiety. Okay? Over time. Now, this seems really specific, so only take that part if it's yours. Maybe you've been feeling really anxious around other people because you're like, well, I'm the only one with somebody right now, and it just feels weird. But yeah, people just don't understand you as much because your level of faithfulness is different. They feel like they can bare minimum the most. Does that make sense? Like they feel like I am doing the most, but it's actually giving bare minimum. But in their head, and as they preach, it is the most. And you're done being in relationships where you're just like, I can't balance all of this. I'm just wobbling over here and nobody freaking cares. And it's because they're taking shortcuts all the time. Okay? They're taking shortcuts, pretending to, to be busy, to be working on things. But really think about it. Are they at your level? Are they meeting you where you're at? And most of the time you're going to be saying no. But yeah, you're going through this breakthrough. You're done being stuck, lost, and confused. You're done holding back. You're done feeling like you don't have any options. And that's another thing. When you were at your darkest points in this last year, you felt like with some of these people, this is all I have and I don't have any other options. And so I'm just going to have to, figure out my exit strategy. Now it's going to feel like the exit strategy is just landing on your lap. And you're like, yeah, dig into that strength. I've been strong the whole time. So I'm walking away. I'm not going to let them... multiple streams of income for my besties. Things are going to start coming in a lot faster for you. Yeah, I don't know why these people were supposed to make you feel safe. And now you're like, I call bullshit. Okay, I'm not feeling safe. I'm not feeling protected. So you're like, I'm not looking back at the past. I don't know. Somebody just thought they had it like that, and they definitely don't. Because you're walking away. If you claim this message, drop your scissors down below. As you're choosing who to walk away from, you could be fearing like, am I making a mistake? And I'm getting no. Okay? You maybe are getting nostalgic, but what are you getting nostalgic about? I'm just going to be real right now. Like, what are you getting nostalgic about? Having to pick up all the slack? Are we going to miss that? Probably not. Are we going to miss pretending that we didn't have to pick up their slack? That we didn't have to do all of these things? Are we going to be missing that? I don't think so. I don't think so. In this new era, in this new year for you, because I'm getting that your new year is starting today, you will feel safe no matter where you are. So if somebody was trying to make you feel like your home was not safe, your relationship was not safe, and you know for a fact that it is, you're going to stand on that, okay? Because you have divine protection right now, and it is being activated in a very big way. All you have to do is believe. You're going to be having some strange encounters. You're going to be getting information in strange ways, but it's going to be for your benefit. So don't regret. Don't feel bad for who you're getting ready to walk away from. So I feel like you are making the right decision. You are making the right decision. I will watch over you. See what I'm saying? God is saying, I will watch over you. Riddle me what? What are they doing? What are they doing? Lying about it? Like, I will watch over you. These people acted like they could, but they can't even communicate. They were acting like they could, but they couldn't even tell the truth. Acting like they could, but you already know. Look, needing some space in this relationship. You already know. So this is for whoever is like, I don't know. You'll be fine. You're going to be making room for not feeling trapped, not feeling stuck, not feeling delayed, not feeling like, this is service to the animal world. But how I'm reading this is like, this person would have you as their service animal if they could. And we ain't got time for that. Okay? Like, you can be a service, like a service pet to them when they need it. But where are they when you need it? No. No, no, no. You are planning your plan B, your plan C, your plan D. It's always tea time, bestie. It's always tea time. Endless moments, repetition. You know what to do because you have repeated this before. You have been through this before. Promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. You know that they're full of it. They're like, oh, I'll do better next time. Oh, I won't cheat on you again. No, you are attracting wonderful news. You are the siren. You are galactically lucky. Okay? People don't know how to handle you because you are the truth serum. They don't know how to handle your light. You inspire trust and confidence. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that back in there, but yeah. And that one too. I will show you whom to trust. Okay, you feel like blocked by some of these choices that you have to make, but you're not blocked. You are unblocking yourself from someone's ego situation that you need to be let go of because they're not ready to heal. They feel like that's the impossible. We don't be doing the impossible over here, but you do the impossible every day. People are like, oh my gosh, you're going to go do what? That's not possible. Like the Olympics. Like, no, but you're gonna if you say you're going to. So do not drink poison. Do not do things that you know are bad for you. If you know going back to this relationship is bad for you, toodaloo. If you know that this job is bad for you, toodaloo. Whatever it is. Because you have good news on the way. And I feel like you're just going to keep getting more and more good news. You deserve to have fun and be happy. These people be throwing wrenches in that. Whether they mean to or not, they be doing that to you all the time. You will make it through this. You are allowed to shine bright like a candle. Shine bright like a diamond. This is talking about immense effort. That is what you were putting into some of these relationships. Like, you were the one having to put in the immense effort. What were they doing? Pretending. Literally pretending. They were getting to advance while not putting in immense effort. You are getting to actually, onward and upward, live your best life because you actually put in the work. And that is why they're not going with you. And that's why you feel like this rift. Okay. We have manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of the conditions. Maybe you're sad. Like, I don't want to let them go. I thought they were coming with me. I thought we were going to go to the Bahamas together. I thought we were going to get on this chariot together. And now you are seeing like, wait, who am I in the world if I am not connected to this person or if I'm not connected to this job or this situation? So you are getting to know the new you. That is going to be this whole week. This whole week you are getting ready. You're getting to know who you want to be, what you really want, like what you like. I just see you playing around with ideas and outfits, and you guys are going to love this. Okay? Because you don't have to be mad. You don't have to be sad. And these people will have you all up in your feelings and angry and upset. You are being chosen to be this great leader. You are not the sheep. You're not out here doing what everybody else is doing. Be the leader. Show others how it's done. You can help others. So if you're over here arguing with so-and-so, how are you going to be showing people how it's done? If you're over here dating so-and-so, you know their whole mess, their whole issue, their whole fraud, how are you going to be showing others how it's done? Because you are the person that talks the talk and walks the walk. Okay, so you're going to be making every moment count. All right, your affirmations. Prosperity comes to me in infinite ways. I am a part of the infinitely abundant universe. Then we have, I receive wealth for the highest good of myself, others, and the universe. I am divinely designed to be the universe's vessel for wealth. I'm telling you, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I feel like it just is giving like Richie Rich vibes. You guys know that movie? Like, you're going to be feeling good, and you should celebrate that, bestie. Don't be out here feeling bad that you are living in a reality with overflowing riches, that you are the universe's vessel. The universe speaks through my intuition, guiding me to the abundance that I desire. I feel like you're going to be very careful of who you listen to right now. You're going to be very careful of like who's doing your subliminals, your hypnosis, your daily videos, your daily like social media content. You're going to be very careful with who you listen to at this time. And then we have relaxation activates the frequency of abundance within me. This is one of my favorite ones. Yeah, let's get a couple more. Yeah, it's okay for you to take space. How much work you got to put in for this person, and then they don't appreciate it. My connection to the universe provides the encouragement I need to welcome more wealth. So yeah, it's okay that you want more. You want more out of this life, and you're not trying to manipulate anyone else to get it. You're like, I can get this on my own. I can work hard towards this. I am the walking embodiment of wealth. Hello. I am the walking embodiment of wealth. What do I tell you guys? I caught it. I am the walking truth serum. I am the walking love spell. I am the walking wish fulfilled. Okay, I am the walking embodiment of wealth. Okay, can I have one more? Thank you. Last but not least, we have the universe loves to spoil me. The universe loves to spoil me with endless riches. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, of course I dropped it. Okay, anyways, I love you guys so much. Let me know what's going on in the comments. And yeah, 1 hour from now, you can start smiling and not feeling guilty about smiling and not feeling like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? No. These people are going to be having you out here thinking that you're doing it wrong. You're not doing it wrong. So I love you guys. You don't have to overthink it. This is for you. So I want you to claim it in the comments. Drop your favorite affirmation. If you made it all the way to the end, let's see. You can drop a turtle down below. Okay. Because you're slow and steady wins the race. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. And you're coming out on top and first. Okay. Don't forget to smash the, hit the bell. Duh. New messages have been posted on Patreon. Link is below. It is only $11.11 a month. And what else? I think that's it. Yeah. Drop your turtles down below if you made it all the way to the end. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.